Magandang araw, fellow researchers, and welcome back to my channel. So today's discussion focuses on how to start your introduction section. So paano nga ba natin sisimulan ang introduction part ng ating thesis? So but before I give you examples, let me discuss first some things that you have to consider whenever you're writing your introduction. Okay? So first is that your introduction is just temporary or provisional. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo pa nakukuha lahat ng mga information sa research mo. So therefore, you will not be able to finish it in one sitting lang. So probably, as time goes by, as you write your thesis, ay marami ka pang pwedeng ilagay sa introduction section mo. After a long time, mas lilinaw pa yung mga ideas na gusto mong i-incorporate sa introduction. Another thing that you have to take note of is that there's no particular rule pagdating sa structure na paggawa ng introduction. There are different ways of doing it. And lastly, it's important to paraphrase or to summarize all the information that you get from other reference materials. Okay? So, meron akong isa pang video devoted sa kung paano tayo magpa-paraphrase. So, please check out that particular video. Let's proceed now to our examples. Okay. So, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina sa inyo, there's no particular rule in terms of structuring your introduction. And that only means that there are different approaches that you can use on how to start your introduction. Okay? So for this particular video, I'm gonna show you 3 approaches on how to write your introduction or how to start your introduction. First approach is to start it with a compelling statement. Okay? Especially if it's an important issue. For this particular approach, we can use this topic, climate change and food security, as an example. And we also have here an original text with the reference, okay, at the bottom part. So let's copy this and paste it on our document. Yeah. Okay. So later on, ipaparaphrase natin itong original text, okay? To serve as a supporting statement ating first sentence or first statement na gagawin, okay? So, what is this compelling statement? Perhaps we can start with this sentence, okay? Climate change poses increasing risks to food security worldwide. Okay, so that's a good compelling statement, and we can continue this argument with another statement na kukuhanin na natin dito sa ating original text. But syempre, hindi natin to ika-copy-paste. Okay, we have to paraphrase it. So how do we paraphrase it? Here's how it goes. Okay, so the latest assessment report of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change in 2022, okay, highlights the role that intense climate events play in food shortages and rising food costs, negatively impacting food production and livelihoods. Okay, there you go. So we have a paraphrased statement, okay, na mula dito sa original text. Okay. Then you might want to continue these two statements with additional sentences or statements, yeah, para mabuo natin talaga yung complete thought dun sa ating paragraph. And we can add additional paragraphs, okay, that would support our compelling statement that climate change poses increasing risks to food security worldwide. Let's have the next approach. Okay. So for the next approach, we can highlight the topic's importance. Okay. Especially if there is a given time frame. Okay. So let's have this next topic. Yeah. Application of augmented reality in teaching cultural heritage. Okay. So let's copy everything here and paste it here. Okay. So how do we start this particular approach? You can start with the phrase in recent years, and then you can have this additional words or succeeding words. There has been an increasing interest in the application of augmented reality in teaching cultural heritage. Okay. Then the next statement would be the paraphrase version of the original text. So we can have this type of paraphrase. Given the wealth of knowledge available in digitized and visual format, both the scientific and non-scientific public are taking advantage of learning more about cultural artifacts. Okay, then we have to provide here the parenthetical citation. Okay, so 2022. Okay, so idugtong na lang natin. Siyempre, nagdudugtong na tayo dito na additional sentences to serve as supporting arguments. Okay, dun sa mga una nating nasulat na statements. And we can also have here additional paragraphs. Okay. Okay. So that's it for highlighting the topic's importance. And the last approach, okay, the last approach is also to highlight the topic's importance, but in the context of within the body of knowledge. Okay. So for this particular approach, we can use the topic. So use of writing test resources in writing ability assessment. Okay? So copy natin to. Then paste it here. Yeah. Okay. So we can start with this particular sentence. Investigating the use of writing test resources is a continuing concern within the field of writing ability assessment. Okay. So for the next sentence, we can have a paraphrased version of the original text. Okay. So there have been calls from studies to favor the computerization of tests, considering that various, okay, wait for a while. Yeah. Various language tests with a writing component are being transformed into computer-based exams. Oops. Okay. Then we have to put here the parenthetical citation. Okay. Sheen et al. In 2020. Again, yan, pwede tayong maglagay ng additional sentences here. Okay, and we can provide additional paragraphs. Okay. To continue our introduction section. Okay. By the way, pwede nyo rin na umpisahan ang inyong introduction with a paraphrased statement. Okay? So, it doesn't necessarily mean na kailangan magsisimula agad with a particular sentence which you crafted based on a review of related literature. Okay, just a recap of the approaches on how to start our introduction. So first, we can start with a compelling statement. Okay. Second, we can highlight the topic's importance, especially if there is a given time frame. Lastly, we can highlight the topic's importance also, but within the body of knowledge. Okay. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you were able to learn something from this short tutorial.